Good morning to all. Good morning to all. So in last class we have a study about. In last class we have a study about. हमने diversion head work. Diversion head work. So the component of diversion head work is the first component is the first component in diversion head work is the sluice Weierpopper. Second is the sluice. Third is the divide wall. Fourth is the fish ladder. Sixth is the canal regulatories. And next is the some river training work. River training work, just for example, guidance, marginal embankment, guidance, marginal embankment, guide bank, etc. The some river training work also done in diversion head work. So we have already discussed about Weierpopper, sluice gate, divide wall, fish ladder, canal regulator, and some river training work, that is guidance, as well as as well as embankment, marginal embankment, and also guide bank. These are the some river training work that is also used in diversion head work. But canal regulator is very important. And so different types of canal regulator is constructed on the basis of our purpose, on the basis of canal. So next topic is about canal regulators. Canal regulators. Canal regulation work. Canal regulation work. So, what is the canal regulation work? We have already discussed some point about canal regulation work. So, how we define and what is the purpose of canal regulation work? The water which enter into the main canal from the river has to be divided into different branches and distributaries in accordance with demand of water. So, we have to design for continue regulation of water, continue flow of water in canal. We have to construct canal regulation at, either we can say regulator at the head of the canal. So canal is basically used in irrigation system. So the for irrigation system, this is the distribution system for water flow. So distribution system in irrigation is, first is the primary, secondary, and tertiary. So for primary classification system में क्या use करते हैं? That is used major canal, or we can say main canal, and branch canal. Then in secondary classification system, that is distributaries and minors. Tertiary classification system, and field. Okay, these are the distribution system for irrigation flow. So this system is distributed in the field is similar to this. This is the main canal. Here is the source of water. This is the branch canal. Branch canal. From branch canal connected distributaries. From distributaries connected water course, miners. From distributaries connected miners. And from miners here connected water course. Okay, these are the systems. Here the water flow in this direction. Here the water flow from the source in this direction, again in branch canal, again in distributaries, again in miners, again in water course. Then here is the field. Here is the field. Here is the field. This is the distribution system of canal design. So here canal regulation work is done at this point, head of the main canal, head of the main canal, for the continuous flow of water up to the field course, up to the field. So this is the purpose of canal regulation work. So this process of distribution is called regulation. This process is called regulation. This is the regulatory. This is the regulatory, canal regulatory, and this process of distribution is called regulation, and the work which are constructed in order to control and regulate the discharge as well as depth, also velocity in canal are known as canal regulation work. Okay, this point is clear. Purpose of canal regulation work. So canal regulation work, canal regulation work what is the purpose? Regulate, control and regulate discharge, depth and also velocity up to the water course. This is the work of canal regulation, canal regulatory work. Next is the different type of canal regulation. So here given different types of canal regulation. Important types of canal regulation. Okay, canal regulation work. So what is the first? First canal regulation work is the canal fall. Second is the canal head and cross regulator. Third type of canal regulation work is the canal escape. Fourth type of canal regulation is the metering rooms. And next is the canal outlet and models. Canal outlet and models. Okay, these are the some important canal regulation work which is done at the head of the canal. Which is done where? Head of the canal, at the head of the canal, head of the main canal, head of the main canal. Here is the done. Okay, here is the done. This is the main canal, here is the source. This is the main canal, here is the source, and at this point canal regulator work can be done. So first type is the canal fall. So different type of canal fall we can use on the basis of types of canal and types of soil, also on the basis of our demand. So first canal fall is the canal fall. Canal fall. So whenever available natural ground slope, the designated bed slope of the channel or canal, the difference is the adjusted by fall. So which is the condition where we can construct canal fall? So condition is when natural groundwater slope and bed slope of canal is at difference level. Okay, condition is given, that is natural groundwater slope means nature of flow in river source. So flow in source, nature of flow in the source, nature of the slope of nature ground slope of the source and bed slope of channel is at different level, then it is adjusted by constructing a vertical fall in the canal bed at the suitable interval. So something this type of canal fall can be constructed at the head of the canal for continuous flow of water. So this is the vertical fall which is constructed, and natural fall is something this one. Natural fall is something this one. This is the natural fall. Green color show the natural fall. This one show available natural bed slope. And this one is given canal fall which is constructed for the purpose to fulfill continuous flow in the main canal from the source. So this vertical fall, this fall can be pakka structure made out either made by wooden. So mainly which is constructed at different interval, this interval, this interval, this interval. This is the fall. This is the vertical fall. And which material we can use? So this is the pakka structure. This is the pakka structure. Okay, not made by earth material. Why? So if we can use earthen material, that means soil, it can be eroded by water. It can be eroded by water. So our purpose didn't fulfill. Uh, the location of canal fall depends on topography and is selected such that cost of excavation and cost of filling is minimum by balancing the earthwork in excavation and filling. So this is for the construction, for the economic construction, economic construction of fall. The location of canal fall depends on topography, and also On the basis of topography, we select such that cost of excavation and cost of filling is minimum. Cost should be minimum. Cost should be minimum. So how we can construct? So the cost of filling is minimum by balancing the earthwork in this this portion excavation and this portion. So both portion is equal. So various types of canal fall can be constructed. First type of canal fall is the Ogee fall, which is mostly used in India. First type of canal fall is the Ogee fall. Types. This is the types of fall. Second type of canal fall is the trapezoidal notch. Third type of canal fall is shell type. Fail type of cylinder fall or siphon wall. Siphon well drop. This is the similar. Fail type either cylinder type either siphon well drops. Okay, next type of fall is the fourth number, simple vertical drop. Simple vertical drop type or also named as Sharda type. Sharda type. Okay. So these are the different types of fall, canal fall. We can use one type of more. That is fifth type is the straight glacial fall. A straight glacial fall. A straight glacier fall. This is the fifth type of canal. And next type is the Montong type fall. Sixth number, Montong type fall. So discuss one by one. First is the Ogee fall. First type of fall is the Ogee fall. So where we can use Ogee fall and how we construct? First is the Ogee fall. So Ogee fall is a very simple type of fall generally used in India in UP region. So in this, the water gradually laid down by providing convex and concave curve. Okay. In Ogee fall, water gradually laid down in convex and convex curve. The performance of this was found to have following defects. So what type of defects can be found? If the flow is in this way, either concave, either convex, and a water is flow in this way. Fall is constructed either this way, either this way, and water is flow this way. So which type of defect can we create? Which type of defect can we create? So first defect is the if heavy drawdown on upper stream, if heavy drawdown on upper stream due to which low depth and high velocity were observed causing erosion. So in that case, erosion erosion can be occurred if heavy drawdown on upper stream side and due to a smooth transition that kinetic energy of flow was not dissipated causing erosion on downstream side. So see the diagram, simple diagram of Ogi Fall, simple line diagram. So this is something where here is the upper stream, here is the fall. Okay, this is the fall created, concave and convex shape. And this is the natural weight of slope. So here the difference also, we can see the difference between weight, river bed and canal bed. And water is flow above the Oki fall. So something this, here is the water table shown and water is flow something this way. Okay, something this way water table. So in this type of fall, erosion can be occur when the drawdown at upper stream side is very high. So this is a very simple construction. Next type of fall is the trapezoidal fall. Next type of fall is the trapezoidal fall. Second is the trapezoidal. Trapezoidal notch fall. So it consists number of trapezoidal notches constructed in a high crested wall across the channel with a smooth entrance and also a flat circular lip projected in downstream from each notch to spread out the falling jet. So first draw the line diagram of this fall. The trapezoidal different types of many trapezoidal notch can be constructed and also lip is there. Circular flat circular lip is projected. So this is the trapezoidal notch. Okay. Several trapezoidal notch. Here we see only two trapezoidal notch. There is the boundary of canal. This is the FSL, flow supply level, full supply level. FSL means full supply level. These are the bed of canal bank. So in this case, In this type of fall, lip is projected in downstream from each node to a spread or the falling jet. This jet could be designed to maintain the normal water depth in upstream channel so that the erosion is reduced in this case. So in upstream direction, normal depth in upstream direction, hence erosion is reduced in this case. So in trapezoidal notch is provided, and also a smooth lip, circular lip is provided. Circular lip is provided, and benefit is the erosion can be reduced. So lip is something this type, smooth circular lip. So here is the bed. Smooth circular lip. A smooth circular lip. Flow through a smooth circular lip. This is the lip through which water can be flow and erosion can be reduces. This type of fall is known as trapezoidal notch. Okay. So next type of fall is the fell type cylinder fall or siphon bell drop. Next type of fall is third is the fell type fall. Either we can say cylinder fall or we can say siphon well drop. So this type of fall consists of inlet well with a pipe at bottom carrying water from inlet well to a downstream outlet well. The downstream well is necessary in the canal of fall greater than generally 1.8 meter, and discharge should be greater than 0.29 meter cube per second. This is given in your code. This value is given in code. So this type of fall are very useful for affecting large drop for a small discharge. So where we can use? So they are commonly used as telescape or where high labeled smaller drain are available. So this type of fall is generally used as the telescape. What is the telescape? We can see later. So commonly used as telescape or where high level smaller drain are available, then we can construct well type or siphon well type fall. Okay. So see the line diagram of well type fall. See the line diagram. This is the inlet well. This is the inlet well. This is the pipe. This is the pipe. This is the downstream bed level. Here is the water. Here this side is the upstream canal bed level. upstream canal bed level, and this is the earth fill. This area is the earth fill. Okay, and effective depth is effective fall from here to here. This is the downstream, and here is the effective fall. This portion is the effective fall. So this type of fall consists of inlet bell. This is the inlet bell. This one is the inlet bell with a pipe. This is a pipe at bottom carrying water from inlet well to well, inlet well to downstream outlet well. Downstream, this is the downstream outlet well through the pipe. Okay, and discharge should be 0.29 meter cube per second, and canal fall greater than 1.8 meter, and where we can use as tail escape, or where high level smaller drain are available. So smaller drain at situated at high level, then we can use fell type fall. So next type of fall is the simple vertical type or Sarda type fall. Next is the simple vertical drop. Or Sarda type fall. Okay. So where we can use the simple vertical drop, and also we can say Sarda type of fall. So a raised crest fall with a vertical impact is provided in this case. In this case, how we construct? So a simple raised crest with vertical impact is provided. Okay, this is the raised crest that can be where. Okay. This is the upstream canal bed. Okay, here is the crest, and from here HFL. Here is the water cushion create. Water cushion create. Water cushion create. And this portion is the downstream of canal bed. So in Sarda type of fall, a simple raised crest fall with a vertical impact is provided in this case, and it is economical and simple in design and construction. Okay, so Sarda type fall is economical, and because of this, it is mostly used in UP and Haryana region. Sarda fall is mostly used for irrigation system, and in this of high crest fall, the nappy fall into water cushion below. Here is the water cushion. Here is the water cushion. This portion is the water cushion. So there is no clear hydraulic jump and energy dissipated in this case. In this case, here is the water flow in this manner, water flow in this manner. So no hydraulic jump and energy dissipated in this type of fall. Okay, so Sharda type fall is very important for UP region because of its cost. It is very economic and its construction, its design is also very simple. Okay, next fall is the straight glacial fall. Next type of fall is the straight glacier fall. So what is the straight glacier fall? Fifth one is a straight glacier fall. So where we can use a straight glacier fall? A straight glacier fall